Welcome to Module 5, Skills. Memory stores useful facts. A skill stores a procedure. If you repeatedly explain how to review a file, extract specific fields, run checks, and produce the same format, you have found a workflow worth packaging. A skill turns that repeated explanation into instructions the AI can follow consistently. Start by doing the work with your AI the normal way. Correct it until the result is genuinely useful. Then ask it to bottle the process. The goal is not a fancy skill name. The goal is a procedure clear enough that a new teammate could follow it. What triggers the workflow, what it needs, what happens in order, and what a good result looks like. Keep the boundary clear. Memory might store your preferred report format or the approved folder for outputs. A skill describes how to create the report. Gather the inputs, transform them, validate the result, and save a new file. Memory supplies the durable facts. The skill supplies the ordered moves. Together, they make an assistant feel prepared and consistent. A useful skill defines 5 things: inputs, the files, fields, or decisions needed to begin; ordered steps, the procedure; validation checks, how the result is tested; expected output, what gets created and where; stop conditions, when uncertainty or risk requires a human. Those boundaries make the workflow testable instead of vague. Use approval gates before actions that are expensive, shared, or difficult to undo. The AI can inspect a document and draft a plan freely, then pause before sending a message, creating tickets, changing production data, committing code, or publishing. Add hard rules in plain language. Never overwrite the source. Never expose credentials. Never expand the scope, and always log the result. Important safety rules belong in the procedure, not in your hopes. Run the skill on more than one example. When it fails, capture the failure mode. Maybe a field was missing, the input format changed, or the output overwrote an existing file. Update the procedure and test again. Over time, the skill becomes operating knowledge built from evidence instead of a prompt rewritten from memory every week. A skill is the recipe. Memory provides durable context and the current state. Tools provide the hands that can read files, query systems, or call approved services. The skill should not contain secret credentials or raw, unlimited access. It should describe the safe procedure and use narrowly scoped tools when action is required. Pick a small, repeated task. Name the outcome, list the inputs, describe the steps as if you were training a teammate, add the checks, and define the stop conditions. Ask your AI to turn that into a reusable skill file. Test it on 2 different examples. Before you keep it, read every hard rule and approval gate yourself. Skills turn repeated explanation into reusable operating knowledge. Keep them narrow enough to test, put risky actions behind gates, and improve them from real failures. Next, we will add the version control safety net that makes AI-assisted building inspectable and reversible.